Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is EZIATIE binti ABDUL HALIM and I am from TESL 2. So today I'll be presenting about philosophy of teacher education, which is FPG. Okay, so what is philosophy of teacher education actually means? So philosophy of teacher education means teachers who have a good personal well-being, progressive and scientifically oriented, ready to uphold nation's aspiration and preserve a cultural heritage, promises individual development and maintain united democratic, progressive and disciplined society. So this is what philosophy of teacher education actually mean, which is falsafah pendidikan guru. So next, the formation of philosophy of teacher education, FPG. For the first one, a teacher must have a good personal well-being, progressive and scientifically oriented, maintain a united society, maintain a democratic society, maintain a progressive society, preserve nation's cultural heritage, uphold nation's aspiration, which is to achieve the end, which is to achieve our education sectors goals and maintain a disciplined society. And lastly, promises individual development, which is a teacher can always improve his or her skills in teaching, especially during this pandemic where we are having classes online, and teachers must be creative in order to gain their students' interest in learning, because they must be distracted when they are at home because they have handphone in their hands. So teachers must find out how to make the students to focus in the class. So this is one of the example of individual development, which is teachers trying to improve themselves. Next is elements of FPG. First one, personal well-being. Personal well-being is like teachers have to have good personality, well-mannered, disciplined, and morally good. This is because teachers are role model, of course. Everyone know that. So teachers have to be have to have a good personality, well mannered, disciplined, and morally good, because they need to they are an example for the students. So they are shaping the personality of the students without knowing it. So next, ready to uphold the nation's aspirations, which is nurture patriotism and love for the country, fully comprehends the nation's unique culture, fosters sense of pride with respect to our diversified culture, which is teachers can't be racist because we are living in a multicultural environment, multicultural society. So we have to be open-minded, we have to accept others because we are teachers. We can't choose like I want to teach her, I don't want to teach her, I want to teach this student, I don't want to teach this student. It can't be like that, because everyone have the chance to gain knowledge. We can't be racist. So next, promise individual development, which is teachers' role in self-development and pupils' holistic development, which is teachers have to be more aware of her students' development in order to ensure a better future for her students, for a great personality, to shape a great personality of her students. And next, maintain a united, democratic, progressive, and disciplined society. Teachers' responsibility as a member of the society is to contribute toward nation building, to create a united nation, because we are living, as I said before, we are living in a multicultural society. We need to have the bond. We need to have the bond together so that we will live in a peaceful country. We'll have a peaceful educational system so that we can everyone have the chance. Everyone can enjoy education. So next, endeavor so that society can fulfill the nation's aspirations. Lastly, progressive and scientifically oriented, which is mean develop according to the present times, which with due emphasis on science and technology, which teachers have to emphasis on today's science and technology, because as we all know, our modern technology right now, we need to grow with the technology. We need to stay in track. We need to stay update to what is going on around us, the modern technology. As I said before, we are in a pandemic, living in this outbreak, COVID-19 outbreak, and we can't see, teachers can't see their students face to face. So they also have to have the knowledge, science and technology, in order to for them to give out knowledge. So they have to have the skills, they have to try to learn about today's modern technology and to keep update with what is going on, so they can know what they can do in order to gain their students' interest, which is like, if the students like to play games, maybe the teachers can make quiz at the end of the learning session in order to make the lesson more effective. And next, analysis of FPG. Okay, so it is to generate instructors that are professional, creative, uphold noble principles, possess the essential abilities, and are technologically savvy. And next, to build qualified and competent teachers in terms of personal, professional, social knowledge, proficiency, skills, and have passion in developing the values in a teacher. So we need to have the passion. We are teachers. We need to have the passion in order to ensure that the knowledge that we are trying to give out is true, is a fact, and the students will enjoy the session of us giving out the knowledge. Next, be professional in their approach to their career by doing the best to fulfill the responsibilities and trust entrusted to them, which is teachers need to be responsible, because we are teachers and we know our country, our nation is putting so much hope on us, because parents are hoping for us, everyone, because even the prime minister is 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 a student before, and he can be a prime minister because of a teacher. A teacher taught him, then he can be in his position right now. A teacher is the one who shaped him to ensure a better future for him. And next, to be a role model for the students and able to portray the best personalities to them. As I said, we are teachers, we are role models. We need to show to our students that we have a great personality, so that our students can try to be like us. But oh, my teacher is very well mannered, is very disciplined. I think I want to be like her, because I see that she is very happy, she is very responsible in her work. Therefore, our students will will have the willing to try to be like us. And next, teacher education conceptual model. Okay, we have three edges, the biggest edges, which is ketuhanan, kendiri, and kemasyarakatan. Okay, so what is teacher education conceptual model? It is prioritizes three main dimensions, namely self, kendiri, community, kemasyarakatan, and divinity, which is ketuhanan. Okay. We'll go one by one. For the first one, self, which is kendiri, it emphasizes on the role of teachers in building understanding and patriotism, fostering knowledge in society, and the formation of a pure and noble personality. We as teachers, we have the responsibility to shape ourselves in order for us to shape our students. We need to prioritize our personality first in order for us to teach our students. So for the second one, community, which is kemasyarakatan, emphasizes on the role of teachers as educators, leaders that lead to change and development, which is an example for our ongoing world right now, which is teachers. Because of teachers, there are very many occupations in the world, like police, prime minister, uh, because there are students. One once upon a time there were students, and they were teachers who were teaching them, who taught them to become who they are today. So the last one is divinity, enhancing knowledge and individual deeds based on belief and appreciation and practice of individuals based on belief and adherence to a religion, which is we need to do good deeds. Yes, of course, because as we know in Islam, we were taught to be responsible in our career, in our job, in our occupation. We need to be responsible. We need to have a good a good personality. We need to be well mannered. We need to be polite. It and uh, Therefore, we need to have a good personality so that we can ensure this divinity aspect. And next is for the insight for the circle around the circle inside the triangle, which is which is pengetahuan, knowledge. So this is linked to the growth and significance of education in life, which encompasses general and academic knowledge in the school curriculum as well as imparting professional knowledge. So next, skills, kemahiran, refers to abilities to improve the quality of teaching and learning by utilizing teaching materials that will impact students' communication, learning and thinking skill. And lastly, value, which is nilai, involving the behavior of a loving teacher and having a high value of integrity that can all contribute to the development of an amazing and positive teaching personality. We are teachers, we need to have the personality of being loving, because we have our students, we need to love our students. We need to love our career, we need to love our students in order for us to achieve our goals in being a teacher. So that's all for my presentation. That's all for my presentation. For the last one is quiz. So the quiz, everyone can start to answer. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you.